Today's podcast will help anyone who's considering starting an AI automation agency. I used Google Notebook LM to review more than 30 different AI automation schools and identify the hottest trends behind the fastest growing communities. The AI also revealed what is missing, the unmet needs that are not yet being targeted across these sources. If you know of a community that I've missed, please mention it in the comments down below. I want to study all of them so that I can join several of the best of them. Now, let's jump into the podcast.
Welcome to this deep dive into the world of AI business plans.
Great to be here.
If you've been maybe kicking around the idea of launching your own AI automation agency, well, you're definitely in the right place today.
Absolutely.
We're taking a close look at, I think it's 30 different AI automation communities.
That's quite a few.
It is. And our goal really is to, cut through some of the noise. We want to pinpoint the key trends that are popping up across these groups.
See what sticks out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also identify what crucial needs might be going unmet, see where the gaps are.
Right, the opportunity.
And ultimately explore the potential for you, the listener, to carve out your own successful niche. Maybe even, and this is interesting, with an AI agency.
Yeah, that's a hot topic.
It is. So we've basically sifted through their sales pages, their core pitches.
What they're actually selling.
Yeah, to bring you this overview, let's unpack what they're offering, who they seem to be targeting, and see where those real opportunities might lie.
Sounds good.
Oh, and before we jump in, don't forget, you can download our full comprehensive PDF list of all 30 of these AI automation schools. Just follow the link you'll find in the show notes.
Definitely grab that. It's a useful resource.
Okay, let's dive in. So, first impressions.
Well, it's striking just how diverse this landscape of AI automation communities is, like right off the bat. I mean, while they all kind of orbit the same core ideas, AI automation, their actual approaches, how they deliver value, it's quite different.
Can you give an example?
Sure. So you have communities like Maker School, for instance. They're very outcome focused. They actually guarantee client acquisition for their members.
Wow, that's bold.
It is. But then you see others like AI Workshop or No Code Architects, and there the emphasis is really heavily weighted towards mastering the technical skills.
Like the tools themselves.
Exactly, particularly platforms like NAN, Make.com, that sort of thing. So just this initial look tells you the market isn't, one size fits all. It's catering to a whole spectrum of needs and goals.
Absolutely. It's almost like a branching tree, right?
Yeah, good analogy.
On one side, you've got these communities like AI Automation Society Plus or AI Foundations that really seem to thrive on building a strong community feel. Networking is big there.
A connection piece.
Then on another branch, you've got groups like AI Agents by Business 24 AI or New Society. And their main draw seems to be the promise of learning actual strategies to make money online using these techs.
More focused on the monetization angle from the get-go.
Right. And interestingly, this difference in focus, it's reflected in their pricing too. It's all over the place.
Yes, and I noted that.
You've got some starting around, $9 a month? Like AI Automation Elite's intro price?
Yeah, very low entry point.
All the way up to much more significant investments for, premium access, extra features. This price range itself kind of hints at the different levels of value and support being offered, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. And, as you dig deeper into these communities, you start seeing these common themes just popping up again and again in what they offer.
Okay, like what?
Well, central to pretty much all of them is providing training and educational resources, courses, basically.
Makes sense. Got to learn the ropes.
Exactly. And these structured learning paths, they can go from, the real basics, foundational AI concepts like AI Automation Society Plus has their Agent Zero course.
Okay.
All the way to really in-depth technical training. Maker School, for example, boasts this huge library, over 200 exclusive videos.
Wow.
So that suggests there's this fundamental need out there for structured help just navigating all this AI and automation complexity.
And it's not just theory, right? I saw a lot about practical assets.
Oh, yeah, definitely. A significant number also give you tangible, ready-to-use stuff. Templates, blueprints.
Right, like plug and play.
Kind of. So
Yeah.
Maker School highlights their Make and ANN templates. They're designed for practical things, lead gen, content creation, sales flows.
Simple stuff.
Very. And similarly, AI automation experts, they promote their templates ready for Make and ANN, ChatGPT, Airtable. For someone just starting out, having those pre-built frameworks can be a huge time saver, a real accelerator.
Yeah, I can see that. Takes away some of the initial intimidation factor.
Precisely. And, arguably almost as critical as the formal training, maybe even more so for some, is the community support element.
Ah, yes. The human connection.
Exactly. Virtually every single one of these communities emphasizes the benefits of, peer-to-peer learning, being able to ask questions, get quick answers.
Share wins and fails.
Yeah, sharing successes, setbacks, all with others who are on the same path. We see AI Automation Society Plus highlighting their active forum, lots of solved posts there.
Okay.
And AI Foundation specifically calls out the networking potential within their diverse membership. This kind of collective brainpower and support network, it seems to be a really significant draw for people.
It makes sense. Learning this stuff alone can be tough. And for those who want maybe more direct help.
Right. Well, for them, live coaching and Q&A sessions seems to be a pretty standard offering across many of these platforms.
Like live calls.
Yeah. Maker School mentions their regular live coaching calls, AI Automation Society Plus. They promote, get this, 5 live calls per week.
5 a week. Wow.
Yeah, covering all sorts of topics. So this live interaction, it gives you a valuable way to solve problems in real time, get deeper understanding.
So training, templates, community, live calls. What else is common?
Well, that leads us pretty naturally to another big theme, the explicit focus on helping members get clients, actually make money from their AI skills.
The business side.
Exactly. For a lot of people joining these, the end goal isn't just learning the tech, it's building a sustainable business.
Right.
So Maker School's bold guarantee helping members get their first client in 90 days. That really highlights this outcome-driven approach.
Yeah, that's very direct.
And similarly, no-code architects, they directly target people looking to start businesses selling AI automation services. This clear emphasis on, business development, it signals a strong entrepreneurial vibe in this whole space.
Okay, that makes sense. But what about the tech hurdles? Building automations can get complicated, right?
Oh, absolutely. And they know it. Let's not overlook the importance of technical support.
Good point.
Navigating the tricky bits of automation tools, it can be a major roadblock, especially if you're new.
Definitely.
So communities like AI Automations by Jack, they have this 100% technical solution guarantee.
Really?
Yeah. And AI Workshop promises guaranteed tech assistance, too. They're directly tackling that very real pain point. That promise of help with tech problems can really lower the barrier to entry.
I bet. Knowing someone has your back if you get stuck.
Indeed. And then to kind of sweeten the deal, a lot of them throw in bonuses and extra resources.
Like what sort of extras?
All sorts. Could be exclusive software tools, AI automations, by Jack mentions that, or maybe API credits to help with running costs.
Oh, interesting.
Even access to job opportunities within the community, which Maker School highlights. Automatable has that offer of a super cheap go high level plan. These are all, supplementary perks designed to add extra value and make things easier.
Okay, so lots of common ground.
Yeah.
But you mentioned diversity earlier. Are things starting to specialize?
Yes, and this is where it gets really interesting, especially for you listeners thinking about your own agency focus. We are starting to see more niche focuses emerging.
Okay.
For example, both AI Agents by Business 24 AI and AI Business Hub specifically mention voice AI as an area they focus on.
Ah, okay. So drilling down into specific applications.
Exactly. It suggests this kind of natural evolution of the market moving towards more specialized areas of expertise.
Which leads to the big question, what's missing? Where are the gaps?
Right. So when we look at this whole picture, it makes you think, okay, where are the unmet needs? And while, a lot of these communities do a great job teaching the how to build the automations, maybe fewer are really focusing deeply on the why from the client's perspective.
Yeah.
As Mark Hashiff over at AI Business Hub seems to imply, really understanding and being able to clearly explain the specific business problems that AI solves for a client.
Not just the tech itself.
Precisely. That ability to articulate the value beyond just the technical implementation, that might be an area that's currently, let's say, underserved.
That's a really crucial distinction, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's one thing to build something cool, another to sell its strategic value.
Exactly. And related to that, while many communities talk about getting that first client,
Yeah.
the level of support for the longer term stuff, actually scaling a profitable agency, building a team maybe, advanced business management, financial planning, that might be an area where more in-depth guidance is needed. It seems a bit lighter on that side.
So moving beyond just landing the first gig.
Right. Sustainable growth strategies. Also, think about the experienced pros.
What about them?
Well, if you're already deep in AI automation, you might find a lot of these communities are mainly aimed at beginners.
Sure.
So that suggests a potential gap for more advanced learning, high-level networking, places discussing complex integrations, cutting-edge research, really advanced strategy.
That makes sense. And what about industries?
Good point. It strikes me, too, that while a community like AI Foundations says they have members from various industries,
Uh-huh.
there could be a really big opportunity for communities that are laser-focused on specific industries.
Like AI for dentists or AI for construction.
Exactly. Tailoring the solutions, the training, everything to the unique challenges, the regulations, the workflows of a particular sector. That could offer incredibly specialized value.
Interesting. Anything else missing?
Well, given how much AI is in the news, the whole ethical side seems maybe a bit underdeveloped in the core offerings.
Responsible AI.
Yeah, ethical considerations, best practices in developing and deploying AI responsibly. As AI gets bigger, expertise there is going to be critical. And it feels like maybe it's not a central pillar in many of these communities yet.
That's a really important point. And on the business side again,
Pricing.
how to charge for this stuff.
Exactly. Beyond just, hourly rates or project fees, digging deeper into sophisticated pricing strategies specifically for AI automation services.
Like value-based pricing.
Yeah, or recurring revenue models. That could be hugely valuable for agency owners, but maybe it's not thoroughly covered everywhere.
Okay. Lots of potential gaps there.
Definitely. Oh, and one more thing, connecting agencies with clients.
Like a marketplace.
Sort of. While some communities have job boards, a more dedicated, robust platform actively matching AI automation agencies with businesses specifically looking for their expertise, that could be a significant value add, make the whole market more efficient.
Okay, so that brings us to this idea you flagged earlier, the AI agent agency.
Right. This is fascinating. We noticed several communities, AI Automation Society Plus, AI Foundations, AI Agents by Business 24 AI, others too, they're all mentioning AI agents.
So there's definitely buzz around that term. Remind us quickly, what are we talking about with AI agents?
Sure. So think of them as autonomous software programs powered by AI, obviously. They can handle specific business tasks, customer service chats, scheduling, data analysis, often without needing constant human input.
Okay, got it. Autonomous helpers.
Pretty much. And what's compelling here is while the interest in AI agents is clearly there, it's being discussed.
Yeah.
The depth of focus on the whole life cycle, actually building, deploying, managing, optimizing these sophisticated agent solutions for specific client needs, that seems like it's still pretty new across the board. It's maybe not fully mature yet in these communities.
So there's talk, but maybe not deep expertise or full training pathways yet.
That's the sense I get. It feels like an emerging area where deep specialization could really stand out.
So, could an agency that specializes in just that, developing and maintaining these custom AI agent solutions for specific business functions, could that be a strong niche?
I think it certainly looks like a viable path, yeah. Imagine highly advanced customer support agents or super personalized marketing assistants run by AI.
Okay.
But specializing like that, it would demand real expertise. Deep understanding of prompt engineering AI Agents University highlights that fine-tuning models, integrating different AI tools smoothly.
And keeping them running well.
Exactly. Ensuring ongoing performance, adapting them as business needs change. It's not trivial.
And I think you mentioned white labeling. AI Business Hub brought that up.
Yes. That concept of offering white-labeled AI agent solutions, that could be a huge advantage for an agency wanting to scale fast.
How so?
Well, you'd be providing the core AI engine, the capability that other businesses could then brand as their own and integrate into their services without needing a massive in-house AI team themselves.
Like being the Intel inside for AI agents.
Kind of, yeah. A really interesting potential model.
Okay, wow. So, lots to think about. Bringing it back to our listener, the person thinking about starting their agency, what does all this analysis mean for them?
Well, I think the takeaway is that we've seen this really vibrant but also fragmented landscape. Communities catering to all sorts of needs, different levels of expertise.
Right.
And by looking at these common threads, but more importantly, spotting those potential gaps we just discussed, you can start to see where your own unique skills, your interests, your insights might fit best.
Maybe even in that growing AI agent space.
Perhaps. Or maybe focusing on a specific industry or really nailing the business value proposition or focusing on ethics. The point is, there are openings.
So the advice is?
Take some time. Really consider what resonates with you personally. What unique value can you bring? And what specific needs do you see out there that aren't being fully met by what's currently on offer?
Yeah, don't just jump on the bandwagon, but find your unique angle.
Exactly.
And look, this deep dive today, it's really just scratching the surface, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Just a starting point.
We really encourage you to explore these communities more yourself. Do your own homework, your own research. Think critically about the opportunities ahead.
Definitely do your due diligence.
And remember, to help with that, you can download that PDF list of all 30 AI automation schools we looked at. The link, again, is right there in the show notes.
Grab that list.
And please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of AI business.
We'd love to have you back.
So, final thoughts for the listener. What insights stood out most to you from this? What trends did you find interesting? Maybe what areas do you think are just ripe for innovation? We'd genuinely love to hear your perspectives.